Hi everyone, my name is Sam. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notification every time I post a new video. Also, please like this video if it was helpful to you. This will help me create more content and help me grow my channel. I also have created some similar content, so please check it out. There should be a playlist called Excel playlist. You should find a lot of tips and tricks related to Excel. And I also have created some similar content, so please check that out as well. So let's get into this video. In this video, I'll show you how you can do different things with text. So for example, uh, let's see that you have a column named first name and you have a column named last name, and you want to combine those. Instead of two different columns, you just want to have one column. So we can combine that. And here in this one, in column F, we'll be combining that column, but we'll be putting something in between those names. So instead of first name space last name, it will be something other than that. So let's get started. So let's do that equal concat, and then first column, then comma, and then space, comma, and then second column, and then close parentheses. Close. Here we go. So now you notice that there is a lot of space in between those words. It's more than one word space. It's a lot of space. It's just because the space here, there was space after some of the words, and that's why there's space in between words. So we can remove the space with just one function. So what we can do is equal, we can use a trim function. So trim kind of remove empty spaces. It will just leave one space in between the words and just remove everything else. So trim and then tab. So, and we'll bring this down. So here we go. It removed all the uh, extra spaces in between words, and now there's just one space between first name and last name. So now we combine the first name and last name with empty space. Now we want to do the same thing here, but instead of space, we want something else. We want to put like a dash in between or something like that. So it'll be equal concat, and then first name, comma, and here we'll just put a dash in there. So this is similar to the first thing that we did, but a little bit different. So let's see, do that, this, and here we go, Jon Snow. There we go. So now same, we have the same issue again. There's a space in between them. So we can use the same function called equal trim and close parentheses, then tab. There we go. So now, yeah, so there is a dash. Well, there's a space between, um, there's a space before dash. We want to have a space added after dash. We can definitely do that. So instead of a dash, so what the trim function did was it removed all the excess spaces, but it only left one space. So what we can do that if we want to manually add space, we just want to make sure there's only one space. We can just add space here, space, and then comma, and then we can add space afterward. Always this space, comma, and then hit tab. So now we'll just, there will only be one space before the dash, one space after the dash, and this is it. So this one, it gives us the first name combination with the last name, only one space in between. And this one gave us the first name, last name, and then there's a dash in between. Now let's just assume that you have a full name and you have one column, but you want to separate them. You want there to be a first name column and last name column. It could be either like this or either like this, but we'll just deal with this. So let's see how we can split this into first name and last name column. So what we can do is we can use equal split function, and then it says text that you want to do. So we'll just select this cell and then comma, and it asks it for delimiter. So here the delimiter is just empty space, and then uh, close parentheses, and here we go. So now we have first name, last name. We can just bring it down. It will kind of do it for all of them. let's see, if we do it down, it will bring it or do it for all of them. Here we go. So now we have the first name and last name of this. So this got separated into first name and last name. Now let's do the same thing for this one. So I'll just name this first name and then last name. Okay, so we can do the same thing here. Let's see, equal, and then it'll be split, equal, text split. This is the text, comma, delimiter is dash, and we'll just close this here. There we go. Same thing, first name and then last name, and here we go. And we have the first name and last name from this column as well. So you can combine column, you can also separate them. So sometime if you find something like this, you can separate. You can also separate it based on a specific delimiter. So instead of a name here, just assume that you had an email address. So let me So I assume that here, instead of a name, you had an email address and you wanted to know everything before the domain. You can use the same function, but instead of this dash, you will just use at the rate, and it will remove the email, or it will remove the domain part of the email from the pre-domain part of the email, and you can get that as well. So you can combine and separate text using these functions. This is it for this video. If this was helpful to you, please hit that like button. This will help me grow my channel. Also, please subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.